Hello, my C-Lovelies. How are you beautiful people doing today? Did you know sometimes when the camera's not on me, I just jump from tree to tree and I just climb trees for fun? Okay, that is a lie. That is a lie. But I do have to confess something to you beautiful people today. Hi guys, hope you're having a great day. I'm going to do my best Usher impression right now. And these are my confessions. My confession is this. I do not want to be making this episode right now. I know. Some of you guys might be thinking, well, C-Luv, are you telling me your heart is not into this? No. My heart is into it. What the reason for it is I want to be making episode 4 right now instead of episode 3. Because episode 4, I believe, is going to be a top 10 build for me in this on my channel. It's not going to be a farm, so that's hint number 1. But today's episode is all getting ready for the next episode. We have a lot to do, and we need to create a skeleton XP grinder because I need tons and tons and tons of bone meal. And we need to start using our levels on something. Look at this. I'm at level 38. This is getting out of hand. I'm still on iron. It's episode 3. We should be at diamond. And actually, let's do this real quick. There we go. So, bone meal, and enchanting, and XP. Those are the 3 objectives for today. And all of that can be pretty much knocked out with that one skeleton farm that we found. So, right now I'm in the planning phase. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. And I'm going to talk about some of the mechanics of what's going to go behind this build. Let's come up here real quick. Aha. I had to muffle a burp right then. I apologize. Okay, so uno, dos, tres, cuatro, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I'm not bilingual, but I wish I was. Kind of said that weird. And anyways, so the half slabs are gonna be this right now symbolizes blocking out light for me right now, and this is gonna symbolize me being able to see into this mob spawner area. Now that doesn't make sense to you guys right now, but it will in a little bit. But what I found was this. Apparently, whenever we were last episode looking at all these books, there was another room, and since we're in the trying to make an enchanting room, this room might turn into an enchanting room. So it'd be kind of cool to see. We don't have silk touch yet, so what I want to do is just sneak on in like this. There we go. I don't want to ruin any of the books yet. It's kind of, I'm not in love with it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not in love with what this room has to offer so far. And I don't see any chests, which was what I was kind of hoping for. Let's see. Was there a chest right over here? Did I just see that? Am I imagining things? I'm imagining things. That is unfortunate. Right? You're right. Okay, just making sure. There's more of this place that we have not explored. We've hardly put a dent, honestly, into looking here. But that is not something we're going to worry about right now. There's not a button there. Oh, well, we'll just come in right here, and we will be fine. So, yeah, I'm going to start figuring this out, because I need a killing chamber, so I can take up one side of the room. Possibly a storage area, so I could take up another side. The entrance, another side. Enchanting room. So that is everything that we need to do for today. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start brainstorming. And I'll catch up with you beautiful people in a little bit. I tell you what, from this point of view, our island looks beautiful. I just chopped down all those trees too. They grew back really, really quick. But if you look right here, this is where the skeleton farm is, so it's not too terribly far off. Not too bad at all, just a short boat ride away. And hopefully that boat will stay right there. I haven't broken any boats since I've been on today, so I'm very proud of myself. This right here, you might be wondering, why do you have a random ladder to the side? This is just a reminder that there's a stronghold right here, and this needs to be explored in the future, so that's just kind of a reminder. Now, something I've noticed with this area, as you can see, I have been very busy, and I've been only using pickaxes that are iron. So this took about 12 iron pickaxes or so. It took a while. I went through like 4 or 5 shovels. But, you know, normal people will be like, hey, I only need to clear out just a little bit of space. Me? Nah, we're not about that life, guys. We're all about trying to make everything as grand as possible. So, let's talk a little bit about the mob spawner mechanics. Because I didn't know much about it. Because like I said earlier, I think I said at least, I've never really got to deal with mob spawners at all. I know there are 3 different types. I got a spider, a skeleton, and a zombie all in our world, relatively close by, our mountainside. But this is my first real attempt at trying to make an XP farm out of it. So I went online and I watched a guy from the Hermitcraft server. Some of you guys might know what server that is. It's a very beast group of Minecraft YouTubers, and his name is King Daddy D-Mac. It was my first ever video watching his, and I am now a subscriber to him. And I'll try to remember to post the video in the description. But he taught me so much about the mechanics of it, and he did a very good job of it. It wasn't a tutorial, it was a let's play. I really enjoyed the way he presented it, and I'm going to do something similar that he did in his video. And this is the main mechanic that I love that he showed off, is how this will not let any light go through from this end, the way this is set up, because this is a top half slab and this is a bottom half slab, so we can still see through it, but the light cannot transfer through. I hope that makes sense, but later on when it's all built you'll see. But I learned that mobs can spawn 4 out, 1 2 3 4, all directions, so a 9x9 area, and this is what this is. The 5th one will be in the center, and it can go 4 down and 4 up. And right down here we're gonna have water, but what right now I want to test, because Xbox is always a little bit different. I think the PC has had the mechanics changed a bit from where we are, but we're hopefully going to get that hopefully within the next month, so this should work in the future if it doesn't work right now. But let's just remove all of this good stuff and see if we can't get some spawns to start happening. And let's just remove everything. This will get annoying though. I'm already getting shot at, so I gotta remove I need to remove this dirt because I don't want them to be spawning on that and ruining our spawns. So let's see. I'll break you and you. Come on. There we go. Just come over here. And I'm hoping this will still spawn them in. We'll find out. I don't know if it will. I'm kind of thinking it's not going to, but ooh, there's one that just spawned in. I don't have my headset on right now, so I'm not hearing them spawn in. Alright, let's keep going down. And no timber. So the reason why we went down so many blocks instead of just a 4, I have the bottom 3 right here in the center and gravel, as you can see. Will you please? I'm trying to inform my C-Lovelies here. So this is what I kind of want to test, is to see if they'll actually spawn at the rate they are. Oh, look at that! You can only have a mob spawner will only hold 6 mobs in an area, and it's within that 9x9 area. So from this cobblestone all the way up to that, you can only have 6. But once they drop to where that gravel level is, you can have like unlimited. Look like a turkey, and these are all my feathers. But yeah, the feathers, that's threw me completely off track. But yeah, so 6 mobs can typically normally only spawn in that area, but we can have up to 9 now. So what I would like to do is close this little area off real quick and see if we can get more than 9 chilling in this area. Will you get back in there, please? Please? Okay. I'm gonna enjoy watching this little fight. Hey, will you quit shooting me, man? Oh, he got owned. Alright. See you guys in a second. Okay, so I just got done surfing Twitter for about 5 minutes. I figured that'd be good enough. And it is time to see if it has worked. Now, I don't have my headset on, so I can't hear if there's a ton or not. But let's just take a look. I had to hide behind this because they kept shooting each other and then they were killing one another. Therefore, it wasn't working. Oh, it most certainly works. How many is there right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, more even just fell. What? Oh, snap. Yeah, this is most definitely going to work. Okay, so I guess right here, is this the center? No, it's off one block. So right here is where the killing chamber is going to go. They're going to land. They're going to land down right here, and they're going to go up somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put them up yet. Maybe I won't put it directly in the center, and I'll have it off-center a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. I guess what we will do is do a little bit of a time lapse now. So, yeah. Alright. Here we go. No. No, we will not have a time lapse yet. Look at this little freaking mob pit of skeletons. Oh, this is great. Who's going to be the last man standing? That one is just so determined. Okay. So now it's down to 3. That's the way to clear out a skelly farm. Alright, I'll tell you what. Oh, snap. There was even more down below. There's probably up to 20 in this area. Okay, I don't want to fall in, but... yeah. I need to get this lit. Okay, we got one torch there. Come on. Alright, now cue the time lapse. On guard. Yes! We got ourselves an ender pearl, which will be great whenever we go visit the end. I'm trying to stock up on the ender pearls. But yes, guys, we are back. And look at this beast. It is starting to take shape. Ignore the glass for now. I just left that up there because what we're going to do is end up putting a full cube of glass around this. And the reason for that is skeletons can still shoot through, and he's gonna pathfind me all day, every day with that open. But yeah, typically they will shoot at me through this, and that just gets annoying. So what you do is you put the glass all the way around it, and it is going to be lovely. I cannot wait for it. Unfortunately, we do not have stained glass yet in this game, but I'm hopeful that the new update will come out relatively soon. And yeah, we're going to be decorating this in another episode. That's not our goal for today. Our day is all about functionality. That's what this day is about. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a test. So once we release all the water, as you can see, I have it all piled up right there. It'll flow us down into, let's make sure that that's plugged up, because that will ruin the streams if not. So what will happen is we will come down here. Very good. I'm not pressing the thumbstick forward at all I'm doing is looking around, and I'm now holding A. There we go. So yeah, this will be awesome. The skeletons will come up here, 23 blocks, and They will stop right up here, and we need to fix this. And I'm really conflicted right now, to be honest. I might settle with 2 punches. I think that's what I'm going to do. At the worst, possibly 2 punch. Now here's the options that we could have, and I want, just in case y'all ever want to do this. So we're at 23 blocks. We are standing on 23 blocks. So what will happen is, if you have water down here, mobs will bounce up and down in it, because they always, it's like you're always holding A pretty much, if you're the mob. And so sometimes what will happen is, they'll bounce up at the very end and get that extra block. So instead of falling 23 blocks, they're really falling like 23 and a half or 24 blocks, and they'll die because of that. So if you're ever curious why sometimes mobs will die in, say, like our gold farm or something like that, the way the gold farm used to be, they would die. And Endermen, and my Enderman farm die. And that's just because sometimes they just get that little extra bounce. So what I think I'm going to do is, one of the methods is, you can put this sign... Here, let's grab it and I'll show you. Ooh. You can place it here, and then have water coming down right here. And always one skeleton will sit right here. And then once the next skeleton comes in, it'll push them. And then that skeleton will fall, and then this skeleton will stay here. The second one will. So pretty much the mobs will just push each other off. I don't want to try that. I want to try to test this way. So what we're going to do is go like this. Go down 1. And we're going to go like that. I think that's going to work well for us, hopefully. So, okay, so now when we fall, we should be at half a heart. Oh, we're at a full heart. Well, like I said, 2 punches, that's not going to bother me too much. Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Oh, we are so one shot. Go! If we would have gone the full height right then, we would be dead. We would have been at half a heart and we would have died. Sometimes I forget, this is Survival Island. Our goal is to survive. This has kind of felt like my main Let's Play today, this episode. Oh, that terrified me. Yeah, you're about to get punished now. So, we fell to 1 heart there. I really need to think. Tell you what, let me ponder about this. You need to quit ruining my flow of conversation. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to ponder about this for a minute. I decided to keep it at the height that we just switched it to. So instead of 23, it is at 22. So worst comes to worst. Some of them will be 2 punch, but I'm not too worried about that. Not too worried about that at all. And hopefully this will work well on the Xbox. I know there are some limitations with the Xbox and how many mobs can be up all at once, which can get annoying. So let's see. Let's go like this. And what I want to do is put a piece of glass up here to make sure that no mobs can spawn on top of the mob spawner and take away 1 spot. So let's go like this. And like this. Okay. Let's see if we can get down without getting shot off. Perfect. Alright, you die. Now what's going to happen is when we... Here, let's remove all these torches real quick. And let's put 1 here. Can I get through? Good. So... As you can see, the way this is set up, because these do not register as like full blocks in between. Like if I try to place a dirt block, I can't. I can't place any dirt blocks in between this area. And so this is going to work out awesome for us. So let's just go ahead and do this. No light is in here, but we can see through. And we're going to put glass all the way around this so we don't get tagged. And we already got a fleet. Hopefully those guys are going to end up killing themselves from the fall because they were shooting at each other. But that won't be a problem once we get some glass up. Will they be able to even make it up here? That's the question. Look at them. Crazy guys. Alright, let's focus in right here. Yep. So those guys are definitely going to die because of that. Now I'm getting tagged over here. That's getting annoying. So this is what it's going to look like. Let's get some more glass real quick. Just so we can get a little bit of test. I'm not, actually, yeah, the block will be there. Let's go like this. Okay, now these two right here should be our first good test. So, yeah, I'm excited for this, guys. This is like my real first mob spawner. And things are looking to go pretty well. Yeah. Alright, so one is headed up. There's a second one. And what's going to end up happening is... our first one. 2-punch. And we get the XP. Awesome. So, once I put all the glass around, the next key is to make an enchanting room. And later on down the road, what I'll probably end up doing is have a staircase that goes down into a storage room. I think that would be very nice to have. And yeah, this is starting to come together now. But now I just got to figure out how I want the enchanting room to look. So yeah, I'm going to put the glass all the way around. 360 skellies, crazy guys. Oh, this is a good farm. And I actually want to test to see if they'll shoot me before we do the little cutaway. And I think some of them might be despawning whenever they're getting up to the top, which makes me a little worried. That makes me a little worried. Okay, yeah, he died. Can you shoot me? Yeah, if I get super close, they can shoot me. But if I'm like right here... yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, maybe some of them are despawning. You know, I still feel like maybe a few did. But yeah, I'll test that off camera. I am at the slime farm right now. And I have learned that I may have built this in the wrong area. I have never seen one slime pop up in any of those layers that we built, what was it, last episode? But look throughout here. We're close, but we're not there, apparently. And I want to know where I'm messing up at. Because it would be nice to have a slime farm. I would like to build it here so then I could rebuild a new one in our main world. But the reason why I'm over here is because I'm looking for some lava. I need to create some obsidian. We need to make the enchanting table. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I found ourselves some lava. So let's just go ahead and make ourselves some obsidian. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just fill up this whole area. There's a lava pool directly above us. And if we ever need lava for some reason, we can always grab it from there. But yes, we have found ourselves some obsidian. We will need that to make the enchanting table. And we also need some for whenever we go to the nether, because we definitely need some glowstone and some other goodies like that. But, yep, I'll see y'all at the enchanting room. By the way, if you hear any raining or thundering, that is probably from my end in real life. It is just storming so bad right now. It is so loud. But hopefully it does not affect the recording at all. But check it out, guys. So I figured I wanted a spiraling staircase. Whenever I first ever created anything in my world, one of the things I was obsessed with was a spiral staircase. And then for some reason, I just kind of transitioned out of it. Like in Exalted's original house, I built him a spiraling staircase to a second story. And that is the last time I think I ever built one. So I wanted to build this, and I think I might put in some glass right there. I don't know. That might be a little bit overkill on the glass front. But let's go up here. And now, just make sure there's no bad guys. And by the way, some of you guys might have already commented this. There was a chest here. It had 2 apples and an iron ingot. So we weren't missing out. But this is where I'm thinking about putting the enchanting table. So what I want to do, and some of you guys might be getting a little claustrophobic in this area, but this is just like a naturally spawned library, and I want to see if we can make an enchanting table out of this. So I need a book. Books are over here. And let's grab some of these. Good deal. But yeah, I'm really liking this. This is a really creative enchanting room, I think. Alright, so let's go one there. Get you off the bar. And I want to place you right here. And I want to see if you can get me 30 levels as of right now. No, I figured it wouldn't. Because we had the spider webs in the way and all that. But if we just go, you know, so it has just been storming so bad. I have not been able to finish this episode out yet. So I think we finally caught a good moment where the storm is starting to settle a little bit. And my dog is now right beside me. If you're curious what my dog looks like, Google Lassie, because I know some of you kids are young and you don't know who Lassie is, but Lassie is a bay magnet dog. Every girl loves this dog, and I love my dog for it. But I got my dog with me now. First time she has been actually beside me while I've recorded, because normally she'll make some noise. But let's see if we can finally get this enchant. And we get, please, Fortune 3 or Silk Touch. Yes. That is exactly what I wanted for our first pickaxe. Awesome. So it has taken me about 10 minutes to go from level 20 to 30, I would have to say. I'll do a full test here in a second to see how long it would take to get from 0 to 30. But as you can see, this farm is already producing pretty well. I'm liking the results. And we got some pretty decent armor, you know, for the beginning of the game at least. Fire protection 1, and then we got a thorns 1, projectile protection 3, and yeah, I'm pretty pumped. This is the first time I've really ever worn gold armor. It just breaks so fast. And then over here we have all the bows, and these are all power 1s, but this one is power 2 punch 1. So I'm pretty stoked about that. But let's see what we can get on our second ever enchantment in this world. We get, you know what, that's a decent work pick. That is a decent work pick. That will be okay. That will be okay. And time. So, doing the math. That took 16 and a half minutes, pretty much on the dot. 16 minutes and 16 minutes and 30 seconds to get 30 levels, which is okay. Which is okay for a beginning farm, XP farm. It's not an tournament farm, it's not an in-game farm. But actually, what I thought about whenever I was sitting there is I decided I did not want to enchant. I'm 2 diamonds away. I'd rather not spend it on a sword. We're doing just fine. And I actually got a new iron chest piece too. Protection 1. That was the first iron enchanted drop I've seen. And yeah, so we got ourselves a ton of arrows and bones, which is great for the next episode. And we got a ton of bows. And we got a few good bows that we can actually repair and make into a decent bow. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this farm. And for once, I have finished making an episode like ahead of schedule. Normally you're always hearing me, oh, I've put in 40 hours so far into this build and yada yada yada. But for once, I think we finished this ahead of schedule. This wasn't so bad. This was like maybe an 8-9 hour episode. And so that's great for me. So what I'm going to do with my free time now, I think I'm going to actually stay in this world and see if we can't find some more diamonds so I can continue getting better prepared in this series. As much as I really want to go start recording right now my main series episode, I think it would be important to try to get a little ahead in this one. So I think this is going to be it for the end of the episode. We will see at the end of maybe these few hours of me just kind of chilling, doing whatever I feel like in this world. And if there's more after this, there's more. And if there's not, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Deuces. Don't forget to leave a like. This is an awesome episode.